Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Vox Populi. We're playing as Brazil, and Syria is still backing out of our territory very slowly, more slowly than I would like, but at least that war is over, and they have realized that at least for now they cannot take over our cities. We can now start developing the resources around Salvador, which are some very nice resources and which we couldn't get to before because of all those Assyrian units trying to kill us. I think we'll head out and get some of this copper here. And okay, next turn. Though we should start building roads there too, because we are definitely going to want to eventually head into this territory, and having a road out of Salvador and onto these hills would be useful. So, but first things first, I think we'll start a copper mine. Okay, and we'll get those fish down there. That should be a nice tile for our city. And Brasilia will now get a lighthouse. And we shall even rush that. 5 turns. Okay, that's a very nice improvement, especially if you have sea resources. Okay, and alright. They don't like us or the Mayans. Yeah, I don't think Pakal is in terribly good shape right now. So he only has 2 cities, and that's one of them. Luckily he has a lot of natural hills around him, but that might not be enough. Anyhow, it's Assyria is his problem now, not mine. Let's see, we're going to bring that guy over here. I think he has a couple of promotions on him, so it might be worth keeping him around and promoting him. Let's see, unit needs orders. You can stay there for now. Okay, next turn. But the priority number 1 right now is improving our economy and especially getting industry building stuff. Okay. Okay, and we have philosophy now, so we can start working on the actually, there's a whole bunch of wonders we can start building now, but I think a library, we are overdue for a library in that city. That will help with our knowledge too. Oh, and Gandhi's coming for us with a great profit, so I don't think we're going to have our religion for too much longer. But that's okay. That guy can go there and heal up. I think it might actually be a better idea to eventually replace him with a more technologically advanced unit, although for now he can just hang out. A forge will definitely be useful over here, especially once we get those mines built. Okay, choose research. Okay, engineering is now done. Let's grab education, so then we can start on universities. Okay, and next turn. And let's see, dyes for... Well, I would like a little bit more than that. What? Can we just do the accept embassy? Can even give you 1 gold too. But we can probably get dyes for better than that. Who else wants dyes? Okay, Pachacuti wants dyes. So that might be a lucrative trade partner. What do you want for dyes? Not a lot. Oh. Oh, actually, you know, that's a decent amount. Okay, yeah, 8 gold per turn for some dyes. That sounds good. And, alright, we just finished those guys there. I don't think those sheep are in range, so... But we can come down here and develop these dyes. How close are we to a monopoly? So we have the Brazilwood monopoly and dyes. Oh, we have it already. So, that is worth extra gold per tile, although it doesn't seem to have kicked in yet. Anyway, for our next policy tree, we don't have a religion, so even though there's some really nice things you can get in this, I think it makes sense to give it a pass. And statecraft, it's just, I've not found an easy way to use the diplomats. It's just, there's so many things to build, I don't want to waste resources building diplomats. So let's grab artistry. That will give us Golden Age points, which will help a lot being Brazil. Let us get to Carnival that much faster, and we can also generate even more culture, which is kind of our thing as Brazil. So next turn. Okay, India has an iron monopoly. He's doing fairly well. Unfortunately, they're very far away from Assyria, so we can't get them to fight. Well, we could get them to declare war on each other, but they... Actually, you know, if they could go by sea around the world that way, they might come to blows like that. But, okay, next turn. Okay, and let's start a dye plantation over there. And, okay, next turn. So, and we will get that dye. Has our border expanded? Yes, it has. So we can come back over there and get those dyes eventually too. Yep. So let's do that with that free worker. Gonna choose production. Lighthouse is now done. Let's get an herbalist. We're a little bit overdue for that, although won't be such a benefit in that city, but we're going to need one eventually anyhow. And we've got pretty good happiness now, so I'm happy about that. But we're going to have to be careful we don't fall behind with our military. We're at 11 of 15 cap. We can use that cap for... Oh, is Assyria thinking of coming at us again? They might be. Anyhow, that mine is now done. Can we build forts yet? I'm not sure. What technology lets you get forts? Where are forts? Do we have that? Oh yeah, engineering lets you get a fort. So that would probably be a good candidate to put down here. Let's start a fortress down there. And you can stay there for now. Yeah, they still don't like us. Yeah, we're going to need a road up here too, but maybe not right away. Let's get the fort first. And we shall choose production in our capital. Library is done. Let's get a... We need all this stuff. Let's get a Raiders Guild first. Just to start building that culture. And Sao Paulo. Finish the library too. Let's get a forge. Need it eventually anyhow. And Salvador, we can... Nope, we're past the halfway point, so we can't rush it anymore. And next turn. Okay, open borders. No, don't want open borders. Okay, let's see. Geneva. They dazzled by our monumental construction efforts. Well, that's good. I didn't think they were that spectacular, but always nice to be recognized. You can fortify over there, and next turn. And let's start on a plantation over there. And let's keep going. Okay, we're continuing work on all these intermediate buildings. Okay, iron. No, we're not selling iron. We need iron. Oh, they want to sell us iron. Okay, oh, they that great profit went right by us. Okay. I guess they want to convert the Assyrians. Okay, let's grab an arena. That should give us a production bonus. And let's do next turn. Okay, I almost finished with the forge in Salvador. That should give us a bonus to our copper. Okay, close. And alright, choose production. Yeah, got 6 hammers coming in from that copper mine now. Do I want a Writers Guild here too? Let's get an arena first, because that will make the barracks more productive. And choose production. Herbalist here is done. Let's grab a library. Okay, next turn. Yep. An embassy sounds like a good idea. Okay, Angkor Wat. Is that the capital? India has a jade monopoly. Okay, and we got the education. Good. Let's see, where was that built? Oh, it was built in Nineveh. Not the capital. So, okay, they have the gems. Okay, vassalage established. Okay, we can create vassals now. Well, we just bumped into the medieval era with education. Well, that's good for us. Let's grab currency because it's only 3 turns, and it's useful for a lot of good things. Rio, we just finished the arena. Let's grab an aqueduct. Oh, we need to build a lot of this other stuff too. Okay, and historic event. Okay, next turn. Okay, losing Rasp on Geneva. I think they were the ones who were impressed with their construction efforts. Okay, Salvador grown. Okay, next turn. Nearly done with the forge up there and the arena down here. Oh, and now we have the dyes monopoly. We have 50% of the world's dyes. So that should be a nice gold bonus. That's 3 gold per tile. Yep, that will be nice to have. We should improve some of this other stuff, but do we go for a Brazilwood camp right away? We could put one there to... If we put one on that hill, that would allow us to keep this pattern of staggered Brazilwood camps. Though we could come down here and do another dyes first, and that would leave us in a good position for working on these resources out here next. Salvador, the arena is now done. Let's get a library. Let's even rush that library, so we can be really smart in our empire. And choose production. Forge is now done. Let's get an arena up here for a little production bonus. And next turn. Good for happiness and tourism too. Well, not happiness, but it gives people the amenities they want, which indirectly gives us happiness. And I think we're doing fairly well with happiness so far. Which should make it a lot easier to get that holiday, the Carnival, the special thing that makes us special as Brazil. Actually, speaking of which, we should queue up another caravan in the capital, because we now have 3 potential caravans we can send out. You are going to continue to go to Varanasi because that is a fabulous trade route. And we're going to research something else because we now have the currency. Let's get metal casting. Only 5 turns. Uh-oh. These guys are skirmishing in our direction. Let's bring our army a little bit forward now that we have one, although it is still underpowered. And we can bring you up there too. Even bring you over here. And yeah, we need to repair that as well. But our workers are busy elsewhere right now. Okay, Attila made peace with the city-states. Oh, why did we lose our cap? Oh well. Yeah, they pillaged our Brazilwood camp. Bring you down there. And you can bring those guys down a little bit. You can come over here and repair... Oh, that's not good. Let's repair that road right away. And let's... Okay, Brasilia. Okay, library is now done. Let's get the last caravan down here. Okay, choose production. That library is finished over here now. Let's grab a shrine, a aqueduct. Let's get a university so we can be smart. Okay, unit needs orders. Spearman is... You can come over here too. Okay, where are those guys coming from? Is one of these guys under attack? I don't think so. Yeah, they must have wandered really far from their home. Anyhow, next turn. Yeah, I wonder how long Sao Paulo was disconnected. Well, we now know what happened, so we can deal with it. Bring the swordsman down here. And we can bring these spearmen up here and cut off the way. And why don't you go down to Brasilia and you can fortify in that city. And you guys can just hang out here just in case. Can't really move through these woods too easily. Okay, oh, our Golden Age just started. So that will, well, it's not simply Golden Age, it is now Carnival. Carnival begins, extra culture and food. So that will be nice. Let's see how long we can keep it. Next turn. Well, we have 10 turns worth of it. It'd be nice to have one of those resource bonuses that gave you extra long Golden Ages. Maybe later. And let's see. Attila is all the way up here. On the thank goodness he's on this side of the mountains. Not sure if he'll be able to do much against Gandhi. Okay, unit promotion. Okay, well, that city-state took out those guys, but we still got some XP to improve our barrage ability. Let's move you guys back onto the road. Okay. The road is now repaired, so Sao Paulo is connected. Let's move all these guys back. Back into our... Actually, maybe we should leave some of these guys on the outskirts here. Just in case another barbarian wanders this way. Okay, that road is now done. Let's hook up the iron. Because that's 6 iron, that will be very useful. And let's see, next turn. Okay. University will be done in 2 turns. Okay, dies for a lot of money. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, we're making 113 per turn, so we can rush a lot of buildings now. Okay, metal casting, done. Okay, Sao Paulo. Arena has just finished. What shall we rush next? We want the Writers Guild up here. I think we will eventually, but let's get an aqueduct first. And that will help with poverty and stuff. But we need all our basic buildings. So let's just keep working on them. Choose production. Rio just finished the caravan. Let's grab a unit. Actually, we should start on some of these wonders. because those have extra bonuses. Okay, let's leave you on the outskirts over here. And we can leave you there. And let's bring you closer to the center of the empire. You can actually, this guy is probably a better guy to leave out here to watch over things because he has the +1 vision range. So you can go into Rio and live there for the next little while. I'm going to choose research. Do you want actually, theology will allow us to go for civil service, which will give us a chance at the Forbidden Palace, which is a nice wonder. It might be one of the first ones we can actually get. So, unit needs orders. Okay. Caravan is going to caravan to, okay. Well, Ashur is a nice target, but I don't want them to kill us again. Yeah, they don't think very highly of us, so that might not be the safest trade route to go for. Who else? Okay, Varanasi is already... Actually, Sao Paulo. Yeah, we could do another trade route from Sao Paulo to Varanasi, to the Indian Empire. Who else? And Salvador to Varanasi. Rio, Brasilia. Okay, yeah, let's spread our caravans out. And we can have multiple cities sending caravans to India. So you are going to rebase to Sao Paulo. Yep. And, you know, maybe we should build a caravanserai. That way we could make it all the way to Delhi, perhaps. And, okay, next turn. Okay, the Huns and the Inca are now friends. Prague longs for culture. Actually, maybe we should move that guy back and we can move the swordsman into the fort. And these guys can come up on the hills here and keep watch on things. Okay, you can fortify there. Okay, let's repair that Brazilwood camp. And caravan 2. Oh, we can't get Varanasi from up here. It's a little bit too far away. We could go to Tikal. We could go to Sidon. I thought we could. Let's look at our trade routes again. Sao Paulo to Varanasi. Varanasi? Why can't we do that? Okay, well, it looks like it's either a city-state or it's the Assyrians. Sending a trade route to Assyria might not be such a bad idea, and it's fast enough to replace these guys. Okay, university just finished. Let's get a Writers Guild over here. Okay. Yeah, there's no one else to really send it to, so let's send this guy to Tikal. Maybe that will make him like us a little bit more. And next turn. Okay, swordsmen will stay in Sao Paulo for now. And okay, next turn. Yeah, that's a lot of Syrian units. Should we get open borders? I don't think so. I don't want them sending a lot of units, and especially archaeologists this way, although it'll be a long time before we are using the archaeologists. I don't like all these troops on our southern border here. We don't have any horses. Maybe we should buy horses from someone, but nobody has any horses for sale. So we can't get any skirmishers. Event choice. Okay, gold. Spend 500 gold and 50% chance we get a harbor. Harbor in which city? Brasilia. Well, of course. It's the only city with sea access. But how long would it take to construct a harbor? It's not one of the options right now. I think it'd be easy enough to construct a harbor. Let's go for the extra food from fishing boats. That will allow the city to grow a lot faster. And we can always hard build a harbor later. Okay, and in the meantime, well, let's build a building down here. We can get a university there. Oh, let's get an arena first. For a bit of a boost. And yeah, I don't like those units pushing around through our territory. As soon as we finish that iron mine, we can start building more iron units. 3 turns. And let's repair the Brazilwood. And you know what? Let's upgrade that guy just so we're a little bit stronger. This guy is going to send a trade route to... we can't go to Varanasi anymore. We need to start building caravanseries. Where do we get those from? I would have thought we'd have them already. Or is it one of these texts down here? Is that with guilds? No. Well, we'll get to there eventually. Okay, unit needs orders. Scout. Yeah, that's a lot of movement down here. Let's bring you closer to Salvador. And let's bring you over here. Just to discourage people looking around here. Caravan. Caravan to, well, I guess Monaco. There's nowhere else to send it. And that's a decent return. And if they declare a war, we can always rebuild our caravans. And, okay, next turn. Okay, nope, no open borders. Okay, Prague has declared war on Pachacuti. Okay, let's bring these guys down in case somebody's thinking about making landfall. Rio will work on... Let's get the Circus Maximus. And Sao Paulo will buy a... Let's get a university up here too, so that we have universities all around. Okay, unit needs orders. Okay, we can stay there. And we will move those spearmen down here. And you can fortify in that city. Okay, next turn. Alright, Brazilwood for, well, I'd like a little bit more than that. 5, 6, 8. Okay, let's do it for 8. Okay, declaration from India, good. How long until we're done with that iron mine? Okay, and we are reasonably stable. Almost as stable as India. This is good. In theology. Alright, close. What will we go for next? Civil service. I would like a chance to try for that wonder. And workshops are nice too. Okay, burn the blighted fields, attempt to replant. Let's sacrifice the food. In the meantime, we just finished the Writers Guild over here. Let's get an aqueduct so we can continue growing reasonably fast. Okay, the scout will stay there. do a Brazilwood camp next? Or do we do a road next? Let's come up here and... yeah, let's build a road. Okay, you are not to be trusted. So we're going to keep our spearmen nearby. You can come up onto the road so you can move around easier. Alright, that guy looks done now. Let's work on that banana plantation. And, okay, next turn. Okay, they're backing up a little bit. Okay, iron. No, we're keeping our strategic resources. And we can start building swordsmen. We definitely need more swordsmen, just to keep everybody else from poking their nose into our business. But let's see, you can do the bananas, or we can do the Brazilwood camp. Let's do the Brazilwood camp first, and you can build a road there so that we have good access to our fort. You can fortify there. You can come into Rio, and you can go up. Yeah, you can stay there for now. Those guys are still sneaking around. But I think we'll leave it there for now. Thanks for watching. Come back next time, and we'll see if we can continue to grow.